I want to touch on the mental health aspect because it goes hand in hand with these experiences for everyone. And
Yeah.
it's such an important thing to address. Yeah, and the more awareness we bring to it, the less, what's the word? People are just going to accept it more, not think it's so, oh, they have something wrong with their mental health. No, it's because your body's connected. And I found this organization called Active Minds. And this is what I want you to think about. I have found many organizations that I would love to talk to someone and get more involved with, put them on our website, and no one calls me back. No one calls me back. So this Active Minds, this younger girl started it because her brother committed suicide, and it's huge now. And it's like for high school students or college students, they can start a chapter on your campus. And the whole point is to familiarize people with this, not make it so, oh, we can't talk about it. So it's, I keep kind of reaching out. Yeah, like I know you, so I was able to talk about this with you, but I'm not trying to talk badly about them. But I even went on, I'd like to start a chapter, and no one's gotten back to me. I'm thinking, like, yeah, that's why I need more people to brainstorm, like, how, or just more connections,
Right.
Because I'm sure someone from there would be like, yeah, we want you to advertise this for
Yeah.
sure. And
I
there's
have
the
some
aspects
ideas. I
taken.
have some ideas. I'm happy you're bringing up the mental health part of it. The mind body connection is so powerful. I don't know if you notice, I choose my words very carefully. Like, I don't have this. My body has this going on, has this disease going on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't identify as a
Mm-hmm.
cancer patient at all. And for the first 2 years ish, I was obsessed. And it brought me to find different treatments, find different doctors, find clinical trials. But also, I'm so far removed from it now because I was so obsessed with my research that I felt like, well, of course it's going to keep coming back because I'm bringing it back, in the weeds all the time, cancer.
That's a hard concept for a lot of people to even hear.
It's very
I know
hard.
it's,
And I even hesitated thinking about our discussion today because our bodies don't know the difference whether the trauma is happening now or in the past, right? So when I think back, our brains are so remarkable that we don't know when you're stuck in survival, fight or flight. I
mhm.
have found our bodies don't know again if it's happening now or in the past. I'm constantly making sure I'm not in survival, not in fight or flight, because my body won't have the resources to heal and to fight the real battle that it needs to fight.
Right,
With that said,
right.
this long story, it was about probably 2 years in when I discovered meditation. It has changed my life. We can do a whole other podcast on that. It's every morning from 8 to 9. I'm on a Zoom call with fellow advanced meditators, and that has, I believe, kept me alive.
Wow. And this is all virtual? This is virtual?
Yes. So you can meditate on your own, right? But the type of meditations that I'm doing, I found a group of similar people. I went on 2 retreats and now I Zoom every morning at from 8 to 9 and meditate because like you said, the mental health part of it. And I get that more like, I can't believe, wait, what? You're still going through treatments and how do you feel? And I'm like, I forget about this because I don't identify with that person anymore. We could do a whole other podcast on
No,
that.
I
But
know because I've learned a lot too doing this.
yeah, and with that said, I with Western medicine and Eastern medicine, they combined. And
Like
my
a middle ground.
and my latest oncologist down at the NIH, he laughs at me because he laughs. He'll say something about, well, the tumor in your liver. I said, excuse me, I don't have a tumor in my liver. And he goes, well, right above or whatever. I said, my body hear that? I'm like, a lymph node and
Right.
the liver is very different. So he was laughing. He was like, oh, I forgot. I'm like, don't you dare tell my body that. It's listening. So inner work. The
Yeah.
inner work, the physical work is tough, but it's the inner work that is the real flex here.
And that, like I said, I know a lot of people get upset with that concept because you could have someone really close to you who's going through something, cancer, whatever, who desperately doesn't want to die, and then they do. And then you don't want to hear other people saying, well, maybe they didn't think positive enough, is what I'm trying
Right.
to get at.
And
But
that's not what
I
this
agree with
right. That's not what this is. It's much more than that for sure. The mind
you.
body
You.
is definitely where we're lacking in this country. And everything's out of pocket. So these retreats that are $6,000 and I spend more money on the holistic side of it because everything's just out of pocket now.
Yeah, there's so many things to talk about. Like I've had people come on my different platforms and try to sell me patches and this and that. And that's not what we're talking about. Like maybe that helps in some ways, but I've been
Right.
told if you don't have diabetes, if you don't want to have RA, take this. And that's not even what we're talking about. But there is like definitely holistic ways to help your
Ener-
body do things.
Energy work, right, exactly. So, but again, back to Angel Flight East, it also gives me something to talk about that is uplifting, that is hopeful, that I
Hmm.
want to hear. I'm in no business entertaining anybody saying, "Oh, how are you feeling?" Don't you make me feel like a sick person. There's doctors.
Hmm.
I actually was relieved of some doctors where it didn't work out because I was like, "Oh, goodness, thank goodness they treat me very sick." And so yeah,
I
so
was
Angel
jo-
Ladies.
I was jokingly going to start the whole thing with saying, "Wow, you don't look sick," just to make you laugh.
Thank you, because I'm not a sick person. I'm not a sick person. Oh, you should take a nap. I'm like, no, that's what sick people do, right? So
Right, right, yeah.
I don't identify with that, and my body will follow my mind.